My name is Eleni and this is going to be a review about the 2 Emmy Award winning Cartoon Network mini-series created by Patrick McHale, Over the Garden Wall. Okay, this is another cartoon review. I know I haven't done a video in a while and I'm sorry, but school kinda got in the way, you know, exams and stuff, so yeah, here I am again. This time we're gonna talk about Over the Garden Wall, which is a mini-series, which means that it's just 10 episodes, 10 minutes each, so it's a really small series. All in all, it takes an hour and 40 minutes to see it in its entirety. Anyway, to get to the actual review part, this is a series created by Patrick McHale and the music is by the Blasting Company. So, about the plot, this is a series about two brothers, Wirt and Greg, and they are lost in the woods of the unknown. That's what the woods are called. And the whole series, not just the animation, but the clothes, the people, the way they talk, not so much the way they talk, but the whole thing has an old-timey feeling, like 1700s, 1800s, somewhere there. And it's really beautiful when it comes to the animation, but we're gonna talk about it later. They're lost in the woods of the unknown, and they're trying to come home. And this series is about their journey and the people and creatures they meet on their way, and their confrontation with the beast, which is something I'm not gonna talk about because spoilers. Talking about the characters, first of all, we have Wirt, who is kind of the protagonist, mostly because he's older. He's around 16, 17, I think, and he's a really, I don't know, he's a teenager basically. Like, you can see in everything. He's temperamental, he's sarcastic, he's kind of a pushover sometimes, but he doesn't want to admit it. He's stubborn and pessimistic and just in general a teenager. But in the same time he likes to play the clarinet and poetry. He loves poetry, so he's a romantic. He's voiced by Eliza Wood. In a lot of times you can see that he doesn't really care about Greg. He's not like, I have to protect my little brother, not at all. He's, I want to go home and let all this be over. Like, I'm done with this shit. Especially in the beginning, he's a pussy. He's like really scared, and I get that. He's a kid lost in the woods, but he's scared about more than that. He has a lot of insecurities, and he will throw Beatrice and Greg under the bus so he will get saved. And slowly in the beginning, and then all at once, he learns to not really sacrifice himself, but there are more important things than saving yourself. Yeah, and then we have Greg, who is also one of the protagonists. We're, I don't know Greg's age, to tell you the truth. I think he's about 7, 8 or something. Maybe he's younger, I don't know. But he's a goofy little kid. He's amazing. He is always wearing this teapot on his head, like turned upside down. And he has found this frog that he has always with him, and he changes names all the time. And yeah, and he's a kid. He wanders off. He will say stupid shit. But he does all these things. But in the end, he helps them get out of difficult situations a lot of times. And even if that's all true, when you see a little kid in a cartoon, you're waiting for him to be an example for other kids. He's gonna be good, and he wouldn't want to lie or cheat or steal and all that. Greg is not that. He's goofy, yeah, he's mostly honest, especially with his family, but I mean Wirt. He's mischievous. He wants to do things that little boys are not supposed to do. He wants to do things that people have told him you should not do. but it's not like, yeah, they told me I shouldn't do it, I should do it. It's not like that, but I want to do that, I'm gonna do it. Okay? Yeah. And yeah, he's voiced by Colin Dean, and he's a really nice character. He's kind of balancing words pessimism and, you know, general teenagerness. Then we have Beatrice, who is voiced by Melanie Linsky, and she's a bluebird. They find her in the first episode, and she's like, I'm gonna help you because you helped me, and I'm gonna take you to Adelaide of the Woods, who can help you get home. And that's how she enters their little group. Those are the main characters. She's also really sarcastic and like condescending, and she's an amazing character. I really love her, like her lines and the way she is like so dismissive of everything. She's like, yeah, right, can we get along now, for fuck's sake? She doesn't give a shit about anything. She just wanna keep going because she has promised something and she has to get it out of the way to go on her own, okay? She doesn't care about any other shit that is happening. Another main character is Kitty, or George W. Bush, I think they're calling Mr. President, word number 2, Jason Funderburger and others, who is basically Greg's frog. And let's say he has a wonderful voice, especially for a frog. And yeah, those are the main characters. Let's talk about this for a second, okay? First of all, the animation is amazing. It's so beautiful, and even though it's kind of simple, it's not. It has a lot of detailing, and especially on the landscapes and the backgrounds, it's really well done. The whole like colorscape, it's really complementing to the story and the way they talk and all that, and in general, it's a really beautifully made series. But let's get this straight, this is not really for kids, because it's dark, it's scary, it plays with a lot of meaning that kids won't get. Yeah. First of all, the series knows how to turn the world around. And I'm not gonna say a lot about that because, you know, spoilers, but it does plot twist really well. Also, all the characters, all the things have something to show you, and there is an element of the thing that cartoons usually do. Then every episode is a lesson that you have to learn, but it's a lot more subtle, and most of the times the characters don't get the lesson. At the end of the day, this was an amazing watch, and it was really something I would recommend. I lost some footage, but it is a-okay. Anyway, as I said, this is an amazing watch, and I would recommend it. At the end of the day, I give it around 8 out of 10. So yeah, go watch it. It's really fun. Thank you for watching and subscribing, I guess. I will see you later. Bye.